Here is the Level 8 Rhythm Worksheet that you can download for free on the website and practice everything I've taught you so far. I made it myself and I designed it to look almost, well, as similar as possible to the questions you would find on your actual Level 8 exam so that you're prepared. Now we're going to do 2 or 3 questions together so you can see how everything we learned at the piano and at the whiteboard comes together to complete your exam. Question 1. Add the missing bar lines. Remember to add a double bar line at the end. We're just going to add 1 bar line and you can do the rest yourself. The time signature is 7/8. We know there are several different groupings you can use, but I've specified in this bracket up here that you should be grouping your bars into groups of 3 plus 2 plus 2. So the beams are designed to reflect this subdivision, which should help you see where the bar lines go. So first, we should see 3/8 notes plus 2/8 notes plus 2/8 notes. Let's see if we can do that. Here's 3/8 notes. That's that for sure. Here's 2/16 notes and another 1/8 note. Now I know that 2/16 notes form 1/8 note. So there's also 2/8 notes here. So there's a group of 3, there's a group of 2. Now I have a triplet. Now we learned in level 5 that a triplet is worth 1 note value greater than what you see. So because I'm seeing an 1/8 note triplet here, I know that this is equal to a quarter note. How many 1/8 notes are in a quarter note? 2. So here's a group of 3, here's a group of 2, and then there's another group of 2. 3 plus 2 plus 2, that's 7, so our first bar line can go here. You can figure out the rest yourself. Now let's look at question 2. Question 2 says, add the time signature and bracketed groupings to each staff. Let's do the first one together. Now the first thing we should do is choose which bar we're going to start counting up beats, and we should choose the simplest bar. This one makes me feel good, so I'm going to go for the first bar. This one feels the simplest to me. Maybe you can do the other ones. So I see quarter notes, 1/8ths, and 1/16ths. I have to decide what I'm going to count. I have a good feeling about quarter notes, okay? Because I see lots of even-numbered groups. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting quarter notes. There's 1 quarter note here. These 2 1/8 notes make another quarter note. These 2 1/8 notes make another quarter note. I have 3 quarter notes. These 4 1/16ths make a quarter note, and then there's another quarter note here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarter notes. 5, 4. Does that look like a reasonably familiar time signature? I think so. Let's just check the other bars just in case. 1 quarter note, 2 quarter notes, 3 quarter notes, 4, 5. 1 quarter note, 2 quarter notes, 3, 4, 5. I think it's in 5, 4. So we found the easiest looking thing. We decided what we were going to assume the beat was. In this case it was quarter notes, and we counted. You can do the rest yourself. Now question 3, everybody's least favorite question. Let's do one of the weirder ones. Let's do this 5/8 over here. Since 5/8 is exclusively a level 8 RCM question. But remember on your exam, just because in level 8 we practiced hybrid meter, they're going to test you on everything you've learned since level 5. So don't go into your level 8 exam expecting to only see hybrid meters. You have to do everything. Okay, so let's do this bar over here, 5/8. Now the first thing we have to do is decide how we're going to group 5/8. Are we going to go 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3? I'm going to go for 3 plus 2, and I'm going to make sure that I don't forget by writing in 2 plus 3 up here, and that my examiner knows what I'm doing. So I've written my subdivision bracket up there. Now the first thing we always do is write the groupings underneath so we can clearly see. So 3/8 notes plus 2/8 notes. There's my 3/8 notes underneath so I don't get lost. And there's my 2/8 notes underneath so I don't get lost. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay? And then the next thing is we always work from the outside of the bar to the inside. Let's start here. What can I put beside this 16th note to be able to cross off this first eighth? I can put a 16th rest, because 2 16ths equal an eighth. So that's gone. Now I have 2 beats left in this group of 3. What can I do? Remember the 3 grouping rule? You can attach the whole thing, the front 2, but not the back 2. So I can't put a quarter rest here. I have to put those up there individually as 2 eighth rests. Cross off, cross off. That's one group done. Now the back, this 2 eighth notes left over. 2 eighth notes equal 1 quarter note. So actually, these are both taken care of for me. So I don't have to do anything. This is the end of the question. It's all done. So that's the hybrid meter worksheet. Be sure to write the subdivision brackets so that you don't get lost. And yeah, you can download this worksheet and go practice. And good luck.